Hey everyone, my name is Riley Jay Sironen. My pronouns are he, him, his, or am, airs.
Hi everyone, my name is Riley Jay Sironen. My pronouns are he, him, his, or am, airs. And this is what 3 months of testosterone sounds and looks like. And I'm like kind of freaking out over here about the difference. I watched some old videos yesterday, and my mind is just blown how much just my voice in general has changed. Throughout this video you might be lucky enough to hear some voice cracks, so that will be exciting as well. I'm just so excited that this is what's happening. My hair is also now red. That did not happen with the testosterone. I did that myself. Which I found out it is really easy to go to Great Clips and get your hair cut for 14 bucks, and then go to Meijer and get a box of hair dye for 10. So I mean that's $24, when normally to get my hair dyed in the past it's been like, I don't know, like $75. So I'll take the 24. And this color has actually stayed pretty well, so that's cool. If you're wondering why I keep looking at myself, for the first time I'm recording myself on my cell phone, so like I can actually see myself, as opposed to when I use like a regular camera where I can't. So I'm just like, look at me. So a couple things. We're just gonna do some like updates about what testosterone has done and what I've noticed in the past 3 months. One is obvious, the voice change and the voice cracks. Those are something huge that has happened for me. I've also noticed that my face has changed in shape just a tiny bit, not a lot. And then also facial hair is kind of starting to happen. You can't really tell, obviously you can't tell right now. In person you can't tell like too much, but because it's my face and I know what I used to look like, I can definitely like kind of like see it happening down here and a little bit like right here, but it's weird. And then I've noticed acne definitely came back. Puberty 2.0 is happening right now. Constantly just have like acne here and up here. My skin is also very oily, so that's fun. And also I get hot easier. I also notice that I also can get angry easier sometimes when I get frustrated. Instead of like before, when I was like pre-T, I noticed that my reaction to things that frustrated me were normally like maybe like sadness of some sort, but now it's more of anger and kind of like rage, and I kind of feel like my face heating up when I get angry. So that's like a new experience. I also have leg hair, which I know like I could do that before pre-T. Like pre-T I could do like leg hair, but now that I'm on testosterone, I decided to let my leg hair grow out, and actually it is like very much like, it's like thicker, which is like really gross word to use. I can't believe I just used that word to describe my leg hair. I'm just like, I'm geeking out over all these changes that I am mentioning now. I also noticed that even though obviously my chest is still feminine, it definitely has it's gotten a little bit smaller, so that's kind of exciting for binding purposes, and also looking at myself in the mirror, I feel a little more positively about myself. And just in general, I've been gendered as male a lot more. Just being on testosterone, I've gotten a lot of sirs, a lot of he's, without having to come out or without having to correct people, so that's always exciting too, because the world is kind of starting to see me for who I am, and without me having to explain to them about who I am. So it's a very exciting thing for me. I've noticed some other differences. There's like a different, which is like, this is gonna sound weird, but there's like a different like body odor that's happening, like in different places in my life. That might be a TMI thing, but also this is also for my trans dudes who are thinking about going on testosterone, so that's something to look out for as well. And then there's hair growth in general has been a thing. I already mentioned my leg hair and how growing it out, it's definitely, instead of being like patchy for what normally, like, for feminine people, it can be like more patchy. For me, it's now more just, it looks like a dude's legs, and that's exciting. And then just take hair in general, I'm still indecisive about like armpit hair, so sometimes I still like shave my armpits even though I don't have to, and I noticed that hair also grows back a lot faster. So just hair in general, hair growth like on the face and armpits and legs, like that just grows back so much faster, so it's kind of hard to maintenance. So we'll kind of see where that leads to in the future. I think it's interesting too just how much I've changed. Starting testosterone, I've become a lot more confident in my sexuality as well. Because sexuality is just as fluid as gender. It is something that is always changing once you realize that you are not a heterosexual person. So for me, I noticed that I'm not really attracted to cis men. That's not like a thing for me. I notice more that I just want to be them. So when I normally was attracted to like a cis guy, which I'm not opposed to like dating cis men, but I've noticed that when I thought I was attracted to a cis guy, it was normally that I just wanted to be them. And so since I didn't know what to do with that feeling, it just turned into a romantic attraction. But instead I think it's because I just wanted to be him. I was like, yes, let me be you. But I've noticed that my sexuality does lean more towards being attracted to non-binary people and feminine people as well. Right now I'm dating a cis girl. She's the most beautiful girl in the world, and I'm just like super excited. It's very fascinating. I know one of the videos I watched yesterday was the trans dating pool video, which you should definitely check out, and I mentioned in there that it would be interesting as a now openly trans person to date a cis person. I can tell you it's a very different experience, but a very exciting one, because I said in my last video that with dating a trans person, it's kind of nice that I don't have to explain my feelings and when I'm feeling down. But because now I'm dating a cis person, I have an opportunity to explain those feelings. And then I also, it's kind of nice that she also doesn't share those feelings of like dysphoria and depression about like her body and everything, only because it's just mentally, that's just kind of nice on me that I don't have to carry my dysphoria as well as my partner's dysphoria. Not saying that I wouldn't in the future, but it's kind of a nice thing. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just really happy. She's awesome. And hopefully she's gonna be in one of my next videos. I don't know what we're gonna talk about, but right now we're #Team Struggling Vegan, so maybe we'll talk about that. We'll see like where we are, and maybe we'll do like a video on that, or maybe we'll do a video on queer things, and I don't know, I'm just babbling now. I hope you all have a super awesome week. I don't know. I can now do this with my voice. So that's exciting. Thanks, voice cracks. People say it sounds like it hurts. It doesn't hurt, trust me. It's cool. Alright, I hope you guys have a super duper awesome week, and thank you for watching, and I will see you guys later.